The number one factor when it comes to building muscle, it's not your sets, it's not your reps, it's not your technique, it's not your exercise selection, it's not your training split or genetics or diet or protein or supplementations or hormones or sleep. All of these are important. They're all big factors, and add them together, they are very, very important. However, they are not the most important factor. The most important factor when it comes to muscle growth is your effort. It's just your effort. And the reason this isn't talked about, even though it is probably the most important factor, is because no one wants to hear it. And because no one wants to hear it, no coach wants to say it. They don't want to seem like they're accusing their fans or their clients of not trying very hard. But the fact of the matter is, at least 90% of people in the gym would get vastly better results if they just learned to bust their asses. So I've been training about 6 years in the gym. Over the past 6 years, how many people have I seen push a set to absolute failure, let alone beyond failure? Honestly, probably about 5, maybe 10 people at the most. And this goes with all exercises. Squats, deadlifts, but even just curls, rows, anything like that. The vast majority of people simply don't have the balls to actually push to failure. Okay? I'm not saying you have to go to failure every single set. It might not even be optimal, but you need to have that tool in your toolbox. It is absolutely vital, and you need to know that you can put yourself in that place. You can have that mentality, that gun to your head mentality, that gun to your child's head mentality, if you need to go there. And this isn't going to be popular. This isn't going to be a popular video because most people, they want a hack. They want a shortcut. They want something to go around the effort, go around the discipline, the dedication, the stubbornness to not put that bar down until you are truly done. They want to think, oh, is it diet? Is there some kind of program? Is there some kind of special exercise or setup? No. Just learn to push yourself. That is going to be by far the most important skill that you can develop. So, how do you know if you are actually training hard? There's going to be 2 ways that I assess someone. The first is going to be bar speed. If the bar is still moving at a pretty decent pace, honestly, for hypertrophy, you should keep going. If the bar takes 1 second during the concentric phase, the lifting phase, you're not done yet. You can keep going, and you probably should keep going. If it takes 2 seconds or even 3 seconds, you probably still have some reps left. If it is 4, 5, 6 seconds, it's a total grinder, then you're probably done. However, on safe exercises like a spider curl, you can probably should go beyond failure. You can do partials in the bottom position, you can do drop sets, you can do slow eccentrics, you can do partner assisted reps. There are tons of stuff that you can do to actually reach true failure. And most people don't do that. The second way is going to be I look at a trainee's face. I look at their face. That might seem weird, but it's sort of essential. If you're not looking at how hard they are trying in terms of their expression, you don't actually know how hard they're trying. If you are expressionless, if you're never wincing or straining at all, you're probably nowhere near failure. Because those last 5 reps, those last 3 reps, where hypertrophy is actually going to be triggered, and possibly even beyond a failure as well, they are going to be hell. They are going to be horrible. You're not going to be able to think, and you're going to be straining and just trying to get up the weight as much as possible. This is not going to be possible with an expressionless face. So if you are completely expressionless, your effort is probably in the shitter. Finally, this isn't going to be necessary all of the time. You don't need to train to failure all the time, let alone beyond failure. And I think based on the stimulus to fatigue ratio, it's certainly not necessary and might even be suboptimal. However, it needs to be something that you can be capable of doing. Also, for beginners, this probably isn't necessary at all, but eventually you're going to be an intermediate, and hopefully eventually you're going to be an advanced lifter as well, and at that point, you're just going to need to push it a lot harder. It's just how it happens, and there's really no getting around it. There is no hack or shortcut when it comes to building muscle, you're going to need to be able to bust your ass. Alright, that's all for this video. Some people will find this inspirational, motivational. Other people will find this depressing. It really just depends on your perspective and what you want to do with this information. Alright, make sure to like, subscribe, let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next video. Peace! Cool outro to get you to watch a video. To get you to watch a video. Do it, bro. Do it, bro. You know you want to. Has an almost improvisational tone to it.